Every Friday, these two troublemaking kids drop a strong magnet into the river, hoping to fish out something valuable. But this time they seem to have bad luck. All they pulled up was some scrap metal. Just as they were about to give up, the other rope suddenly felt a huge pulling force. They thought it must be jewelry like gold and silver, but when they pulled it up, the two were instantly shocked. The magnet had actually attracted a small nuclear bomb. After receiving the news, the police blocked the area immediately. But considering the upcoming international event to be held here, to avoid public panic, the police had to announce to the public that the shell was a World War II relic, decades old, and completely rusted, so there was presumably no risk of explosion. Of course the police's words could fool ordinary citizens, but they couldn't fool this woman at all. As the head of the environmental department, Lisa always believed the river posed safety hazards. The reason was simple. Relevant departments usually only cleaned up surface garbage. As for the riverbed, it hadn't undergone deep cleaning in decades. Combined with the boys' discovery of the shell and the upcoming sports meet, Lisa believed it was necessary to inspect the 5-kilometer stretch of the river. Thanks to her persistent insistence, the police had no choice but to send several divers to conduct a gradual inspection of the nearby waters to ensure the smooth progress of the sports meet. As Lisa had guessed, the water at the bottom of the river was extremely murky, with visibility only a few meters, and there was a lot of domestic garbage below. Trying to find the shell in such a complex environment was basically like looking for a needle in a haystack. Just as the team was at a loss, the body of a sperm whale suddenly appeared ahead, but from its appearance it was easy to tell it had been brutally killed by some creature. Just as the team members were about to explore further, a huge creature had quietly approached from behind. As a black shadow flashed by, the three were instantly terrified. They hurriedly signaled their partners on the shore to pull the rope and evacuate. Fortunately, the black shadow didn't attack them.
On a senti une présence. C'était un truc énorme. T'es sûr?
After receiving the news, the captain immediately turned on the sonar detector. Lisa happened to be an expert in this field. At a glance she determined it was a giant shark below. Logically, sharks only live in the ocean, and generally don't enter urban rivers, so the captain didn't believe this nonsense at all. But Lisa offered another explanation. It turned out that due to years of overfishing by humans, food in the ocean had become severely scarce, so the shark had swum nearby to find food. Considering the sports meet to be held in a few weeks, the captain promptly reported the shark sighting to the sheriff. The sheriff was at a loss after learning about it. If the shark really existed, blocking the river would definitely be the first choice, but that would cause the sports meet to be postponed. If they let it be, the competition venue would presumably become a shark buffet. Helplessly, the sheriff had to consult the mayor for a solution. Unexpectedly, the mayor laughed as soon as she heard it, because she had personally arranged the entire triathlon venue. Journalists from all over the world would be there, with an expected attendance of tens of thousands. If everything went smoothly, it would not only greatly boost local tourism, but also demonstrate her prestige. What's more, the government had invested $1.7 billion in this competition. Even if there really was a shark, she would not easily cancel the event. After all, it was also a matter of her face. In a word, the sports meet would be held as scheduled. As for catching the shark, that naturally fell to the police and Lisa.